I think they're alive and well. But let me ask you this. Do you think short-term rentals are dead? Do you think there's an opportunity there? I'm going to tell you my thoughts. I think they're alive and well. I think there's some challenges in some areas where they've pulled back and not allowed short-term rentals because they believe that short-term rentals are causing challenges to the housing market. But I don't necessarily believe that. There's locations, and I'm just going to point out a few. There's some tourist-based towns. These towns are, their only economy really is tourism, and they don't necessarily have a lot of hotels. So the only way for those economies to grow and to support the populations that are there is through short-term rentals. That's how people come. That's how people put money and inject it into those municipalities, into those areas. So that the people that do live there have opportunity to, live and work within the area that they're in and not have to commute to, say, some other one. Does it put challenges on the housing market? It really depends. Is there a housing market to begin with? Is there enough housing actually to support the population that's there? And the income that that population is making, is it enough to buy into that housing? Those are some of the challenges, but that's not necessarily a challenge with a short-term rental. Let me give you an example. You've got an area, the lot costs $300,000 or more. Is that an affordable lot? In my books, probably not. It's not an affordable lot because by the time you add on the cost to build, and yes, remember, I'm talking about a northern climate here. We're up in Canada, things cost a little bit more. Some of my friends down in the US, obviously it's a lot cheaper for you guys, and you'd probably just absolutely go, what do you mean a $300,000 lot? But up here, I mean, it could cost $200,000, $250,000 just to service that lot. So, there has to be some profit in it for someone to want to actually do that servicing and do that work. But then you couple the build price on it, and all of a sudden you're at $600,000 to almost $1 million for a home. Is that an affordable home for someone who's working in the service industry? Probably not. So then you got to kind of ask yourself, well, if that's the challenge, what's the municipality or the region doing about it? Are they allowing multifamily? Are they allowing the ability to have long-term rental suites available on some of these properties as well? Because the interesting thing about short-term rentals is even at like $1 million and $1 million plus for a home, they can be profitable. In some circumstances, they can cash flow over $1,000 a month. And I know some individuals in some of the cities here in Northern Canada that are looking, and they're happy at a couple $100s a month positive cash flow.